Alright, so last week, I had one of the most awesome experiences that I have had yet to date. You guys remember the Veloster N review that I did, right? Oh, also, you might have noticed I'm not in the focus right now. Thank you, Nate, for letting me borrow the Audi for this. But I met David Patterson last week. Our sales guy.
Turn left onto Silver Lake Road.
Okay. Tanner, who has, who's in contact with him, was like, hey, David, we have a really awesome Veloster N. Would you like to review it? And of course, David, having reviewed one of our cars in the past, he was like, hell yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. So Mark and I took a drive up to meet him, or a drive down, I guess, because we're coming from South Carolina, but we took a drive down to Georgia, and we met up with him. I've wanted to meet this guy for like a really long time, and let me tell you, the reason why my cinematic stuff looks the way it is, like where I start out my reviews like with a little bit of an intro to the car, like a cinematic shot, and then like getting into the review. Obviously, I'm like a total noob when it comes to that stuff, and he's like a pro, literally. But yeah, that's who I get my inspiration from. Because I remember when I was like 14 years old, I was scrolling through YouTube and I wanted a Mustang as my first car. I came across his 2003, I think it was 2003, Mustang Terminator Cobra review. And that was the black one that made 530 wheel horsepower. I remember watching that review and I was like, oh my God, like that was so awesome. Someday I need to try, like, I need to just give YouTube a shot. We roll up to this parking lot where he normally does his reviews. And like, honestly, I was kind of trying not to fangirl a little bit, like it's David Patterson. Like, I've been watching his videos since a million years ago. Yeah, I met him. Super awesome dude. Like, most down-to-earth guy you'll ever meet or get the privilege to talk to. He was so nice. And I actually was with Mark, and it was about time for David to do the review of the N. And I went in the car with him during the review, which was insane. Like, let me tell you how weird it is to sit with him and have him do a review. It is the weirdest thing, listening to his voice next to you instead of coming out of your computer speakers. Like, oh my God, it was just such a ridiculous experience that I never ever thought. I guarantee you I would have never ever had this experience had I not moved here to South Carolina. Like you have no idea how incredible that was to sit through. Like, I was, honestly, I wish I wasn't, but I was so nervous to like talk with him. And I did talk with him a little bit, and we shared some conversations about like camera equipment and stuff, because we're both into the same thing, so we have a lot of the same interests. But it's so crazy to see him like doing that stuff in person, and I don't know, I never ever thought I'd get to meet him. I never thought I'd get to meet any big YouTubers ever. David is a really good driver, and you might not like notice it from his reviews because it only shows him and him talking and driving, and it doesn't show like the head-on view, but he is a really good driver. We were taking corners at speeds I didn't think were possible in that car. Like, the Veloster N, don't get me wrong, the Veloster N is like a ridiculously awesome, like totally track capable car, but like, this dude was taking corners at speeds that made me very uncomfortable. So it was ridiculous amounts of fun to just sit in the passenger seat and watch him do a review on this N. I'm just like super thankful that I even had the opportunity to go and meet him, because I never ever thought I'd ever get to meet any big YouTubers. So yeah, that was crazy. And you know what else is even crazier? He had me help him do the rollers. So I'll put a link to his video when he eventually posts it. I guess he's like, off up in Pennsylvania for the week or something, visiting family and filming stuff up there. But the dude works so hard. Like, let me tell you, this dude showed me his schedule. Oh my God, David, I understand. David, there's no way you're watching this right now, but like, I understand why you're taking a week off. Like, this dude grinds. What I was saying before, I helped David do his rollers, which is sick. Like, because to me, like, if I ever get to look back on the video, I'll be like, hey, that's me driving it right there. and let me tell you, we did some sick pulls by that truck. Like, let me tell you, but you'll see it. I'll link it in the in my video here. But yeah, just an absolutely incredible experience. Did I really? Okay, I just drove a road that I've never driven before and ended up exactly where I came out by accident. Have you ever done that before? I just really wanted to tell you guys because I know a lot of you guys saw that on my Instagram the other day, and here's like a little video of him, you know, panning around the car, getting some cinematic shots. And I really hope I get to meet other bigger YouTubers someday. I know that's a pretty rare occurrence. Someday, you know, I want this channel to be bigger than it is now. Like I have aspirations and I have goals that I keep meeting and will continue to meet. And I definitely see this channel being way, way, way bigger someday. I hope someday I get to meet more bigger YouTubers and more just YouTubers in general. I've met one YouTuber, and Chad, if you're watching, my boy Chad Grayley, I basically know one other YouTuber. Chad Grayley, I got you, man. A little shout out for you. It'd be super cool to have like YouTuber friends or whatever, but yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that amazing experience that I had with that dude in blue. I really hope I get to meet him again. Honestly, just we got Five Guys after, and we sat and talked. The dude is like just the nicest guy. He's so chill and easy to talk to, and like, you know, you'd think with sitting down with a bigger YouTuber, they'd be like, oh yeah, like, oh, you're peasant. He made me feel like, you know, like he was a normal person. And I know YouTubers are normal people, but like, they've got that little bit of celebrity persona behind them where it feels kind of hard to talk to them. So, and I hope if I ever get bigger than I am now, which I know it will happen, but if I ever get big enough to where I'm like, oh shit, maybe I can call myself a YouTuber, I hope nobody would ever feel like, you know, intimidated to talk to me, because I'm probably like the goofiest dude you'd ever fucking talk to. Like, I'm serious, I'm probably such a weirdo. I'd probably scare you away, to be honest. I think that's gonna wrap it up. If you're watching this video now, I'm now in Connecticut, and your daily vlog should be starting tomorrow, the day after, one of those days. I don't really know. I don't know when I posted this video. It's the future while you're watching this. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.